Hello. I hope everyone had a really blessed holiday yesterday. And today I want to talk about 5 things that you need to stop doing before 2026. Every year during the end of the season, during the end of the year, we start thinking about what we want our new year to look like and some of the things that we want to experience in our new year. We start to go through like a mental inventory of things that we've experienced throughout the past 12 months, and we evaluate that. We critique it, or at least that's what most people do. And if you don't do that, that may be something you want to try this year. So when we do this review, we begin to recognize perhaps patterns that we've established that are either very good and we're happy with that, or patterns that maybe we want to alter, patterns that perhaps we may need to change. So, those are some things that we're going to talk about today. There's 5 things that definitely, if these are things that you're doing, you want to stop doing them now, like today, before the new year. Prepare yourself, start getting ready over the next few days before the new year comes in so that you can develop a new pattern, a new habit, a healthier habit of consciously making choices. So, the first thing that we want to stop doing right now is we want to stop people pleasing. That is a big one because when you are people pleasing, you are not self pleasing. You are not nurturing yourself. What you're doing is turning all of your energy outward and you're giving it to others. Your focus is on what they need, what they want, what would please them, what would make the situation better, what would keep the situation calm and peaceful. Sometimes when we're in a volatile relationship, we tend to people please because we would rather people please and live in peace than to speak up and live in turmoil. But that people pleasing is a big mistake. It's a very bad pattern to develop. And that is a pattern that you definitely want to stop doing. The second thing you want to stop doing is stop betraying yourself. And that kind of connects to people pleasing because when we people please, we are betraying ourselves. But there's also other areas that we could be betraying ourselves in, areas where perhaps we're not doing the things that we want to do in our life. We're not doing the things that we know are healthy for us. We are not standing in our truth. We are not speaking our truth. We are not protecting our own energy. We're not honoring ourselves. So that is a pattern that you definitely want to stop doing now, before the new year. The third thing that you would want to stop doing before 2026 is stop overgiving. And I'm not talking about overgiving money. I mean, you don't want to do that either. But there is something much more important than money, and that is overgiving your energy, because energy is the most valuable currency that there is. Money is at the lower end of the energetic currency. Your own personal energy is at the highest end of currency. And part of that energy, the overgiving that we give of energy, can be mind space. When we allow things that people have said or things that people have done or situations, we allow that to take up our mind space. We are allowing that to live rent free in our mind, occupy, become an occupant, and we don't evict it. We just allow it to live there without paying a single cent for rent. And that's something that we definitely want to stop doing. Your energy is sacred, and it is a very sacred currency, and you don't want to overgive that. You want to be very conscious about how you give it. The fourth thing that you want to stop doing before 2026 is stop comparing yourself to anything or anyone. You are living your own unique life with your own unique ideas, with your own unique talents and gifts, with your own unique experiences. And it's impossible to compare yourself to anyone else. I mean, you can do it, but you're just signing up for mental torture. It's not anything healthy for you to do. The only one that you want to compare yourself to is who you were yesterday. Are you better than who you were yesterday? Are you more conscious than who you were yesterday? Are you more loving than who you were yesterday? That's the only one you need to be thinking about. Who cares what anybody else is doing? That's not your concern. Who cares what anybody else looks like or sounds like or acts like? Who cares? You have your own life to live. There's no reason to compare yourself to anyone. You are unique and special and amazing just as you are. And the fifth thing, the last thing, a very important thing that you want to stop doing before 2026 is stop believing the lies. And those lies could be lies that you tell yourself, lies that you allow other people to tell you, or lies that society tries to shove down your throat everywhere you turn, telling you how you should look, how you should act, what kind of person you should be, where you should work, where you should live, what kind of car you should drive, how much money you should make. All of these ridiculous, absurd lies that come from society or family or friends or peers or whoever. They're all just a bunch of lies. Or even, to the point where you've convinced yourself that those lies are true and you're telling them to yourself now. Stop telling yourself those lies. Stop listening to those lies. Stop that right now, today. So I just wanted to touch base on these 5 things that you want to stop before 2026. And next week, we are going to dive into each one of those items in depth so that you can get a real clear understanding of what we're talking about, what it looks like, and how to stop doing those things. So I hope everyone has a wonderful, blessed weekend. And I am sending you all lots of love and lots of activation energy.